Hi y'all, it's Kimberly here. I'm at the laundromat doing my laundry and I made my own laundry soap. I've been doing it for a while. I forgot when I was making it. I should have made the video then, but I'm going to show y'all what I use. I hope nobody comes in here talking to myself. Okay. These are the things that I use to make it. I use the Arm & Hammer super washing soda. You can get it at Walmart or anywhere else. A big box of baking soda. Let me see it. Oh, right there. I'm sorry. Big box of baking soda. And then you got the big box of BORAX, 20 mule tin BORAX, a large box. And what I do is also, you add one of these little tubs of OxiClean, or even the no-name brand will work fine. And then this Zote soap. And I grate it up with like a cheese grater. And then I put it into one of these, like a little tub that I bought at the dollar store. You can also use the white Zote. But I use the pink because that way you can see when it's in there. When you mix it together, you pour it all into a tub or something. Mix it all together. Mix it real good. And then you put it into separate little containers. Anything you can find. Like, I keep they're like Downy crystals or whatever. Any of those crystals that you put in the wash, you can add that into it, but I don't add it into the detergent. I add that into the wash because that way you can control it and make sure that you don't waste too much of it, you know. That way it's just, because those things are pretty expensive, so I use it, I measure those out. But you can put, it doesn't take too much soap, and it works really good. And you just put in probably, I don't know, I kept this from the Tide box, so that's the measurement that I use for a large load. I use about maybe a little more than half of that for a small load. But you just mix it all together and then you put it into containers, and it lasts quite a while. I guess, I don't know, these boxes are 4 pounds each. And it's, I don't know, 3 pounds for the Arm & Hammer, 4 pounds for the baking soda, and 4 pounds for the borax. And then the Zote is 14 ounces, almost a pound. But I actually only use about half of this, or maybe 3/4 of it, because it is real strong and it works really good. And I mix it all up and just put it in containers. And you can either grate the Zote, you can either grate this up, or you can take a knife and just scrape it along the edge. It makes it into a fine powder. You can also put it into a processor, but I just didn't want to do it to my food processor. I know you can wash it afterwards, but I just didn't want to make I don't know, I didn't want to do it that way. And it works pretty good. You get a lot, it makes a big, all this added together makes quite a bit, it'd be like a large box. I can't say it's really a whole lot cheaper, but it's for, I guess, maybe a little bit cheaper than a big box of detergent if you use it that way. But not use too much of it, but it works good. Sometimes I mix in a big box of Tide with it, and for me, all this in one box of Tide, it lasts a year or more. depending on how big the box of Tide is, because if I put in a large box, or it kind of stretches out your detergent, you have twice as much. So, and it really doesn't take very much, like I say. I mean, if it's really heavily soiled, you know, you can put about, you know, that much, or maybe a little bit more in there. But if it's just a small load, that will clean the clothes pretty good. Well, okay, my laundry's done. I gotta finish folding it, but I just thought I'd make this video. And let me see, my shirt, what is that? Oh, my sweatshirt's done. I was just waiting on this one thing. Okay, and I usually pack it up. I put it in the Downy crystal things, and then when I use this tub, I fill this is full too, and then I just pack it back into the tub. Just have everything packed in there. And I just bought this. It's like one of those large size shoe boxes that you get at the dollar store or whatever. I just pack it in there, and I'm gonna throw these boxes out. You know, I'll probably recycle these. I recycle my, like, these kind of boxes. I use them for, like, trash, for, like, I don't know, just I tear the tops off, and then I use them for trash cans, and then when they're full, I just throw them in the trash. Try to recycle as much as I can, but that's about, how many pounds is that? 4 plus 4, it's about 12, 13, 14, 15. It's about 16 pounds of detergent by itself, I guess. 16 or 17. And I don't know how much this one weighs 3 pounds. Okay, that was 4 plus 4 is 6 plus 6, 12. About 12 pounds plus the Zote, I don't know, 13, 14 pounds. 13 pounds. Okay, 13 pounds. Plus, if you mix any other detergent with it, then that doubles it. So, it's really not too bad. And I don't know, I like the way it doesn't have so much perfume in it like the others do. It's just got the BORAX and the laundry, the Arm & Hammer, and then the baking soda is kind of like a brightener, you know. You can actually make it without the baking soda, but I think it works better with it. And then the OxiClean is also like a brightener, a real like stain lifter. So I've been doing it for a while. I really like Tide, that's my favorite, but it's really expensive. It's probably more than the others. So I dropped my key. And oh yeah, the little crystals, that's another, I don't know, they're pretty expensive, but you can get the off-brand or either the Downy or one of the other brands. Okay, gosh, I'm really tired. Okay, my laundry's all done, and I'll make another video tomorrow. Bye. Thank you everybody for coming to my channel.